Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you thought Hollywood drama couldn't get any wilder, think again. Today, we dive into the internet meltdown as Rachel Zegler loses it after South Park takes savage aim at her Snow White remake. Buckle up, this one gets spicy. Rachel Zegler just snapped, and honestly, who could blame her? When South Park drops the mic, they don't just roast, they incinerate. And this time, their target was none other than Disney's upcoming live-action Snow White, with Zegler in the centre of the flames. In a recent episode of South Park, the show took deadly aim at what they called woke fairy tale reboots, and Snow White became the main punchline. Zegler, who's been vocal about modernising the classic princess role, found herself roasted, grilled and served on a comedic platter. And let's just say, she did not take it well. So what exactly happened? Let's break it down. South Park, never one to shy away from controversy, aired a brutal parody where a snow woke princess lectures woodland animals about systemic oppression, capitalism and toxic masculinity. It's classic South Park, over the top, irreverent and mercilessly on point. But here's the kicker, the parody character looked and sounded suspiciously like Rachel Zegler, and the dialogue felt pulled straight from her past interviews. The internet exploded. Clips of the episode went viral within hours, with viewers laughing, cringing and asking one question: did South Park go too far? Or was this just another brutally honest mirror held up to Hollywood's increasingly divisive content? Meanwhile, Rachel Zegler herself took to social media in what fans are calling a meltdown. In a now-deleted tweet, she wrote, "Mocking a young woman trying to bring authenticity home to empower us to a classic story isn't satire, it's bullying disguised as comedy." That was just the beginning. Zegler followed up with a teary-eyed Instagram story where she said she felt attacked and questioned why people delight in tearing down passionate female voices. Her words sparked a firestorm of comments, some supportive, others calling her thin-skinned and out of touch. Let's be honest, the backlash against Rachel's version of Snow White has been brewing for months. From the moment she declared that the original film is outdated, critics argued she was more interested in making a political statement than honouring the beloved fairy tale. South Park simply turned up the volume. And boy, did people listen. What's really wild is how this incident reopened the entire debate around Disney's live-action remakes. Are they reimagining classics for a new generation, or just hijacking nostalgia to push modern ideologies? For South Park, the answer was clear. In their eyes, Snow White has been turned from a fairy tale into a TED Talk, and Rachel Zegler, whether intentionally or not, became the face of that shift. And this is where it gets juicy. Insiders close to the Disney production say that execs were not pleased with how Rachel handled the backlash. According to one anonymous source, there's a growing concern internally about how polarizing the lead actress has become. That's Hollywood speak for, we might have a PR disaster on our hands. Let's not forget, this is the same actress who clapped back at fans months ago, calling critics of the remake weirdly obsessed with the past. That comment alone stirred enough outrage to last an entire news cycle. Now add South Park's firebomb and boom, we've got a full-blown media inferno. But here's the real question. Is Rachel Zegler's reaction valid, or is she proving South Park's point that some celebrities just can't take a joke? Comedy has always walked the line between satire and cruelty. South Park has roasted everyone from politicians to pop stars. So is this just Rachel's turn in the hot seat? Or is the backlash a sign of a deeper cultural divide? Whatever side you're on, one thing is clear. This isn't just about Snow White anymore. It's about who gets to tell stories and how much they can change them before they stop being stories at all. Rachel Zegler may have lost it, but she's not alone. This debate is sweeping through Hollywood, Twitter and YouTube like wildfire. And with Disney's Snow White still months away from release, you can bet this drama is far from over. So grab your popcorn, because this saga is just heating up. YouTube video app music builds with suspense. So what do you think? Did South Park hit the nail on the head, or did they go too far? Was Rachel Zegler's response fair, or a little too dramatic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the latest Hollywood showdowns. Until next time, Stay curious, stay critical,